Yeah, today is the 7th of October. We are having a MicroProfile AI discussion. Please add your name to the minutes. Let's see. Let me share my screen. Share. 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 Okay, so so I understand that last week Clement joined the call and together with Max as well. So it's was their conclusion to see the kind of the we are happy with the launching 4G
For now,
for now.
yeah. One of the conclusion was LangChain4j has all the APIs or the implementation from various LLMs, and it would have been difficult for us to do all of that if we had to tackle it individually.
Okay, so that's good. So with that, with kind of minutes. So we will do next step.
I think one of the other thing that was decided was there are some things that we want to fix in LangChain4j, especially around how it talks to the third-party AI services, with what kind of client and security and observability around that. And the suggestion from them was to actually help LangChain4j and fix it in LangChain4j and keep using it here.
Okay. So it's basically so conclusion is kind of we're happy with, we won't invest creating new APIs, right? Is that conclusion?
Not really.
Yeah.
No new kind of alternative
Yeah,
APIs.
the idea was to provide something where we could reuse LangChain4j underneath.
Yeah. So we will focus on the extension, right? Focus on integrating with launching 4G.
Yeah, and to provide and to see how we can contribute to LangChain to make it I would say usable in our context. There was some kind of alignment with Max and Clement on that, in the fact that while LangChain will still be LangChain and integrates everything, the goal is to provide some kind of different SPI, like Arjav said about being able to plug into the implementations, either the pure, I would say, transport part HTTP client, or even with a JSON serialization, deserialization, and to provide a higher. So that would be on the parameters thing, and provide a higher level small API on top of LangChain.
Okay,
On both
so
ends.
did it provide Lombok integration?
No.
No.
I think the goal. I think according to Clement, is the Lombok should move out of LangChain. That was my understanding, because it seems they don't like it. No, the goal is to provide something that I mean some because LangChain basically yeah, so most of it is about invoking REST endpoints. So the idea would be to provide some with either, I would say, the basic bricks to connect to an HTTP endpoint and to be able to plug what we want there. So let's say we want to be on small on MicroProfile, then can use a MicroProfile REST client underneath. And if well, you don't want to use Longchain pure where they do it with OK HTTP3, then you can. And if you are on Java EE, or sorry, Jakarta EE, then you could use a REST Jakarta REST client. So that's the idea, that you can plug the serialization and HTTP client underneath as you want.
Okay. Is that summarize what you said correctly or not? Emmanuel?
Yeah, basically, yes. Yeah.
So
Maybe,
with, yeah, go ahead.
I don't know if just to say that on the integration part, it's provide a higher level API, and I don't know if it's. I mean, it might be implicit to you, so try to be explicit. But to say that, I mean, we will provide our own API on top of Longchain.
Our own API.
No, I mean there are two parts on it. There is that's SPI to change Longchain to with some kind of SPI to be able to plug in REST client and Jakarta REST client, and there is provide for small RAI an higher level I would say wrapping or wrapper around Longchain API. See what I mean? That's why I was talking about both ends. One is the pure I would say technical point to connect to an endpoint, and one is what we expose to the developer. So that will be the API and the yeah.
In fact, we do a facade.
Yes, yeah, facade wrapper. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the kind of currently what we're doing anyway, right? So this is the validate what we have done is kind of the right approach. So
What we have done currently, Longchain 4G is mixed inside it. So now we have to provide the real facade to it, to see clearly the SPI we want to have and to provide into the specification.
oh, you mean the provide a facade API
Yes,
to Longchain 4G, to Longchain 4G.
Yes, for example, we can take the annotation from Longchain 4G, system message, user message, and so on. We get it, put it into a package under small RAI, and then things that we want to do is to have this SPI that will delegate in first attempt to Longchain 4G to do the job.
Oh,
That's
okay.
it.
So that means we need to contribute to Longchain 4G community project, correct? Or ours?
It's I think it's on ours, but we will help in the same time Longchain 4G. But I wasn't present last week.
Anyway, let me clarify. The facet is in our spec or in the Longchain 4G. So where do we put these APIs?
That will be in small RAI.
Oh, okay.
So basically, the facade will interface with Longchain 4J.
Oh, okay.
In first attempt, that will authorize other people to provide some implementation.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay then. So with this is pretty much like the small rat LLM. We have pretty much got most of things done, right? So here you have
Very,
the
yeah, there is some job to do yet.
yeah, you have the chat almost like all this kind of config provider. It's kind of directly call into the integrate with the launching anyway.
Yeah. That's why I said to you, as of now, it's mixed, and no job is to do the real facet separation. For RAG, it will be more complicated.
What is more complicated?
The RAG, retrieval augmented.
Oh, RAG. Okay. So the only thing is we haven't done is RAG, right?
Hmm.
So we could basically go ahead to do the RAG. Hmm.
The discussion is with Max and Clement about so in RAG you have three elements. One which is the connection to the LLM, which is basically which is something that has been quite stable in long chain, from which we can take inspiration. And there are two parts. One which is to access and to exchange with the vector database. So to create embeddings and get content from embeddings, and all that part seems to be moving a lot. So it wasn't clear how stable it would be.
Okay. And also the kind of the RAG, the database, are we doing a in-memory vector store?
Yeah,
Um,
I think that would be for to run it initially, yes.
So also is kind of, we need to, for this, is one thing is that we need to come up with the integration with RAG. The other thing is also to add the support to all of the samples, right? So for that RAG, probably we just do the try out with the text version to see whether the basically that's pretty much maybe it's kind of to get started to see whether we can plug in things.
yeah, the issue with that part is that I would say its implementation, each vector database has its own client and API, as opposed to OpenAI becoming de facto, I would say, standard. That's why the chat API is quite stable, because that chat part is basically ask I mean it's basically exchanging with an OpenAI REST endpoint.
Okay.
Whatever's implementation underneath, if it's OpenAI itself or Olama or GrabQ or whatever, or Azure. So that's why this part is stable. So, but for vector database, for getting embeddings and getting content from it, it depends a lot on the underneath implementation or the, I would say, the database that you are using. That's why
Yeah.
it's a bit more.
Right. Okay. If we say basically we start with in memory, and then it's kind of at least we get ourselves plugged into the RAG pattern. And then we basically, I think we should choose the most popular RAG database. So I think last time I talked to Max. So the in SmallRye, the RAG database seems the support quite a lot RAG database already, right? SmallRye, not SmallRye, Quarkus.
Yeah, there are a lot of such databases. You can see how the I saw Elasticsearch, PostgreSQL as a module for it. I think there's something for Redis too. Yeah, you got a lot of existing NoSQL databases that are doing that kind of stuff.
Okay, use a lot database. I'm wondering what's the most popular one? Do we have a most popular one?
Not that I'm aware of. If anyone knows some feedback on that.
Okay. So the next step is, basically so we need to basically work out the rack integration. Who will work on that? So it's hopefully like this week. Is that correct? We are pretty much all kind of the current what we're thinking is pretty much all done. I think it's the kind of the with some popular samples, popular runtime examples. So now we have got examples. Got Glassfish, Halidon, Liberty, Quarkus.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Bahik, especially for getting the Liberty in as well. So it's kind of quite nice because it's so the next one, the issue will be the RAG support.
Yeah.
I think all those examples are RAG examples already, but
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
so
and this one.
As of now, it is used, by configuration with the mechanism to create bin by properties. But can it be enough?
Yeah.
Past weeks, I had a lot of difficulties to find time to work on it, but normally in next weeks will be more easy for me, as I will take some holidays. I can spend my time on it.
Oh, brilliant. In that case, can you work on this one RAG scenario together with
I think we will.
Bahik,
With Emmanuel
all of
and
you?
Sophie, we work generally. We discuss, directly on Slack, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I think we will see together how to do.
That sounds good. Let me see the LLM. Here. SmallRye.
And normally, Antoine should do a release for Emmanuel. That's it, Emmanuel.
Yeah, so as Antoine should be looking into what is required to be able to release, so that I can fortunately my installation for Wi-Fi is on snapshot only, so that I can have a stable example for Wi-Fi too.
Yeah. Okay. That's great. So that's nice. So we can all look at this RAG investigate the RAG integration, and then we can discuss next week. So, and then we discuss offline over Slack as well, and then we sync up next week. Hopefully it's kind of in a couple weeks time. We have a fair idea about the scope, and then we can discuss the basically spec creation process or something like that.
Cool.
So what people think?
I don't know. Is a priority to go to the RAG part, or to at least provide a facade for
Yes.
what we currently have, and see what is required in terms of if we want to go, let's say, at least remove the HTTP client in what is it's not because it's not, I know that Longchain is moving that way, but Clément or Matt, I don't remember which one, hint that there would be a Longchain 2.0 work starting, I would say, early 2025, and we should be, I would say, ready to provide to contribute at that point to have what we want or need.
You mean upgrade to 0.35? 3.5 is not out yet, right?
No, yeah, 3.5 is out already.
Oh, it's out.
Yes, I think it was out last week, or maybe the week before. It's moving
Oh yeah,
fast.
you're right.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, yeah. So but I know that they are trying to have a 1.0 release this year. That's my understanding from what I saw on the Longchain project Discord.
Okay. So in this is the issue can be closed since WHIC updated to be 0.35.
Okay. So wait, are we updating to 3.5 now?
And then we can raise another issue.
Yeah, shouldn't be an issue.
Or just do a PR.
Yes.
We will
Glassfish,
keep
the example seems to be broken. I think Bouaki or Emmanuel fixed it, no?
is this Emmanuel, is that fixed?
Emmanuel, is it you that fixed Glassfish example?
I don't
I can't
remember. Is it Glassfish? I don't remember.
Please, Emily, close the issue as of now. I will check after the example.
Is it? Let me check my local branch.
Because it takes time. Glassfish is more difficult to launch because I use Maven Cargo to do the test and the curl to access it. It's artistic.
Okay, good. Oh. Okay, that's nice.
I have a branch called fixing Glassfish example, so maybe that. Or 18 fix. Is that the 18?
I don't remember if I merged it.
Or CDI or current.
Cleaning the dependency tree to avoid bringing Jakarta APIs. Fixing Glassfish example in September the 17th. So 17th.
Do we still use it? Use the produces.
Producer, I want to win.
Right, yeah.
Is this fixed or not?
No. I don't remember. It used
What? No, that should be closed, but we've
I think we
done,
move out
Fix.
that one. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, we've done a lot of changes on that. I don't think that's gonna be.
Yeah, I remember we had a long conversation as well. Here, create a new model for testing another way from launching 4G.
Yes, it was at the beginning. I think we can close because we are moving from to the new direction, so we can close this issue. We will reopen a new one for the facade and the RAG as you have done.
Oh, that's nice. All done. And then just this, and this is kind of still valid, right? The
Oh,
Yeah.
integrate.
yes, I think you can close also because of I didn't push any code as of now inside it, but I made a lot of tests with a lot of clients and REST client. In fact, to be honest, it's very easy.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So that's nice.
Yeah, we can close also the Explore or MPRS client with LLM integration. It's not a big trouble. And as soon as we are going for now, continue to use Longchain 4G, but extracting, the facade, it's not needed to keep this issue open.
Okay. So are you saying we can close it or not?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
close it. Yes.
With the saying, what should I say?
We can say that as we have tested and it was easy to integrate with the OpenAI REST API, it's done because it was just an exploration.
Without MP REST client?
Yes, I used the MPRS client.
You use the MP REST client. Oh, okay. So it's basically just done, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You already used.
Mm.
Okay. So with that, with all kind of the next missing part is the rack. Okay, that's
Right,
pretty
and
good.
we have to create the new issue, to do the clean extraction of the facade.
Oh, okay. Improve.
Yeah.
The facade. Okay, just the kind of the you
Yes,
can
I
fill
will
in more details.
add the description and so on.
Okay. Yeah, we can discuss next week. Okay, great. Thank you all for the call. That's a nice.
Wait,
Yeah, bye. See you next week. Bye.
whoa.
Bye.
Hold
Okay.
on. Are we gonna talk about this thing, bring this to Java 1?
Yeah, why not? Do a submission in Java 1. And then yeah, it's a good idea.
Yes, we can. So there is two possibilities for Java 1. We have the normal conference. It is 45 minutes, 2 people. And the on-zone labs is 2 hours. And it's 3 people. So we can create the submission. I think I will pay my own travel, but for other people, I don't know if you will have some on peut appeler ça, help from your company or not. Because it's to moving on the US.
South Africa is less because you still need to apply for visa, which is you have to book in advance and they give you a time slot. Then you have to go for interrogations and all of that stuff. So if you get accepted early, the earlier you start, the earlier you finish.
Yeah. Well, why don't you do like a Google Doc and then put an instruction to see whoever want to come along, just add their name in there and then do a submission. And you can always add co-speakers later as well. I think his call for paper will be closing soon, right? For 1 more weeks, maybe.
No,
Java
it's
1?
finished. on the
No,
10th. So
we're
today.
speaking about one.
Yeah, Java 1.
Yeah, they
Java
close on
1
the 10th.
because after tomorrow.
10th of October.
Then,
Oh,
yes.
tomorrow, 10th of
No.
October. In that case, go ahead to do a submission, Bohe and also Yan.
All right.
And then it's gonna, yeah, it's just a talk on Slack. So basically, yeah, tell others, do a submission, and then if anyone want to do co-speaking, and then can ask you to add their name. Okay, then sounds great. Talk to
All
you
right.
later. Yeah, bye.
See you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.